Hey, I tried to give y'all the narrative.
We present to you Around Productions.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content and of this video, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a reaction video and a breakdown by Ryan Davis, one of the funniest people that I know on Instagram, and I want to do a breakdown over one of his videos that he did on Kevin Samuels. Now, I meant to do this probably about a week ago, but it's better now than later, right? So let's watch a little bit of this video. I will have the full video linked in the description box below so that you can watch it for yourself. So let's get into it.
All these no pussy getting ass niggas who ain't never had the bravery to speak to a woman can't do nothing but talk shit when Kevin is talking to these women. And men, us men who are handling our business and doing our shit, come on, be honest. We know these niggas. We know who these niggas are. They're the same niggas that troll us in our comment section. And all I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if Kevin is doing a service, because if he create 3 angels in women by teaching them to be accountable, but in the end, create 1,000 monster ass niggas that's ready to disrespect women on the back end, it's hurting what he's trying to do. Why the fuck does it even bother you that I use this picture? Oh, he looks gay in that picture. Oh, that's why you're using it. Want me to use this picture? What about this picture? Maybe I should use this picture. The reason it doesn't matter what picture I use, because Kevin Samuels looks gay. He's not gay. The singer Neo had the same issue. He would take all kinds of pictures that make people question his sexuality. When men are raised by women and they don't have any male influence whatsoever around them, they tend to take some zesty ass photos. But Neo is married with children happily. This nigga's fine. Kevin Samuels been married twice. He has a child. That nigga's fine. But you niggas is so scared of me saying something negative about your daddy, because you ain't have no man to look up to. And now you seeing somebody stand up, you know what I mean, to women like you couldn't do. Now all of a sudden you want to rally behind them. You know the most dangerous thing in the world for a woman is a man. The thing that hurts women more than anything in this world are men. That's why women continuously say, protect black women.
Okay. So like I said, I will have the full video linked in the description box below. You can see it on his Instagram. I stopped it here when he was talking about protect black women because I've already dealt with that type of topic at hand. So I didn't want to get into those scenarios. I just want to deal basically the first half of when he was talking about Kevin Samuels. Now, if you're familiar with my content, I talk about what is called the KSN. That's the Kevin Samuels narrative. Now, I've talked about this time and time and time again, probably give or take for the past 6 months. And what I have learned is that when you hold a particular figure that a lot of people like accountable to whatever they say and do, they will lash out on you ASAP. And I've mentioned that even though Kevin Samuels mean well, even though Kevin Samuels has a good message, one, that does not mean he's perfect. Two, it does not mean that he's a good influence to everybody. Because when you look at Kevin Samuels and you look at the type of men that are influenced by him, 9 out of 10 of the time, they're toxic as hell. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. You look at Fresh and Fit and you look at the way that they put their platform, for the most part, it's toxic as hell. Now, recently, because they got into it with Albert and Preach, they've been on their grind, all right? They haven't been doing this, that, and the third. I haven't been watching them personally, so I wouldn't know. But they've just been strictly dealing with just their work, and I guess that got them in there, that straightened them up. I've mentioned the roommates. Now, the roommates, they've been going on way before Kevin Samuels, but I've noticed in a certain way that they are influenced by Kevin Samuels. People like Steph is Cold, so on and so forth. I've seen certain content creators that are influenced by Kevin Samuels. Now, am I saying that the people who are influenced by them all the way or generally that they're toxic or wrong? No, because you will learn some good information here and there from these particular platforms. However, there is a notion that they bring to men that you can't trust women, that you can't build with a woman, you can't get in a relationship with a woman, you can't get married to a woman unless she completely 100% fully abides and submits to everything and anything that you say and do. And while you have men who tell these men that you can do whatever you want, you can live the life that you want as a high value man, that you have to have a woman who is traditionally in alignment with you. And vice versa, you have women who say that they can do whatever they want and do whatever meets their standards when it comes to men, but they want a man to be a gentleman. It's very dysfunctional when you see this on Twitter, when you see this on Instagram, when you see this on YouTube. A lot of these people bicker, back and forth on who's high value man, who's a gentleman, who's a real man, who's a real woman, you know. And when you're dealing with the basis of Kevin Samuels, he struck a nerve in black females last year. He struck a big nerve. And it's not like he forces women to get on his page or on his platform. They come there willingly. But then you have women who have the nerve to try and say that he's abusing black women. He's hating on black women. He is going out of his way to tear down black women, when all he does is just go live and invites the people that want to get on his live. If anything, you should hold your sisters accountable, not Kevin Samuels. You should put them in place. Tell them that they don't need advice. But when you look at these women, they don't even have the proper guide for themselves to even be on the right track. And I have my differences with Kevin Samuels. If y'all haven't seen my video on The Godfather Part 4, you can search that up, or I can put that in the link in the description box below. But I have my differences with Kevin Samuels. I'm not saying that, you know, I am all the way in agreement with everything that he says and do. But at the same time, what I don't agree with and what I will call out is that you have some of these black women who will try and accuse Kevin Samuels of hating on black women and tearing down black women, this, that, and the third. But when you look at these videos from beginning to end, and you look at certain things that is posted and put out there without context, you know, when you look at it for yourself in context, it's the women for the most part. It's not him. What people like to do is that when things get riled up or when something gets really out of order, they push that and they run with it. And then you have content creators that look at this type of stuff and they use that for their narrative. That is what I call the Kevin Samuels narrative. It's not the narrative that Kevin Samuels set up for himself that's bad. It's the narrative that people get out of his notion and run with it and do whatever they want with it. So you have men out here who would tell other men that they shouldn't get married, that they shouldn't be in a relationship with a woman, when Kevin Samuels never said that to begin with. But the notion that you got from a live stream or something that he said, or that he had a conversation with another woman, will have you implying that you shouldn't get married or shouldn't have a relationship with a woman. But share your thoughts in the comment section below concerning the basis at hand. Was I on point? Was I not on point? Was Ryan Davis on point? Do you want to contribute onto this conversation? Do you disagree with what I had to say? Respectfully disagree, all right, in the comment section below. But until next time, I'm Tyrone. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with other people, and I am out.
You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that. Look like Papa's got a brand new bag. Any man who mad, tell him ooh fucking fam too bad. Known to spit with the coldest with no particular motive. I've grown a bit till I notice what phony bitches are bogus. I bring doom to any MF, I'm a mad villain. I son niggas, my songs give you a dad feeling. The groovy new emperor, known to move temperatures. Life's a bitch but she keeps sending me nude pics of her. She let it all hang out without shame, through stories of each previous spouse about fame. Trying to remove a skirt made of doubt and clout games.
then penetrate her until her mouth spit out change. Nevertheless, they can't measure my fresh. No rest till the devil is stressed. Tell him I'm blessed. I'm smiling, staring down a barrel of fear.